Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Heather. I'm the Bent Yogi. This is Friday Power Flow. It's a 35-minute practice with Shavasana, with a short Shavasana. We're going to get started right away in Child's Pose. So come on, join me in Child's Pose. Maybe you join me for just a few moments, a few minutes. Maybe you stay for the whole practice. Stay for yourself. Let's get started in Child's Pose. And whatever variation of Child's Pose works for you. So you can have your knees wide or together, hands forward or alongside. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale, fill up. And a big exhale, empty out. Feel your hands on your mat. Feel you have space between your fingers, lengthening, gently lengthening through your fingers, through your arms, allowing your spine to lengthen. And take another deep breath in and a long breath out. And from here, you can take your hands a little more forward, start to lift your hips, tuck your toes under, and come on up into your downward facing dog, or take a little more time in Child's Pose if that feels better for you. And then here, feel your hands on your mat, space between your fingers, undersides of your knuckles, make contact with the ground, gently lengthening. And if you want to add in some movement, you can walk out your dog, bend one knee and then the other, maybe move your hips around or your head around. Take your time adding in movement. Give your body some time to awaken and land here. Give yourself some time to land here. And really, this whole practice is about awakening our energy, awakening our bodies, connecting with our bodies, our energy, connecting with our hearts, our spirits, even connecting with our minds. Right? So noticing when you get distracted. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. On your next inhale, come on forward to your high push-up, high plank. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, knees lifted or lowered. Feel that you're lengthening. Again, lengthening here from your heels out through the crown of your head. If you want to shift forward and back a little bit, so moving your shoulders forward, more of your fingers, and then bringing them back behind your wrists. And then settle into your center line where your shoulders are just over your wrists. Take a big inhale and then press back to your downward facing dog. Take a long breath in and a long breath out. And again, come on forward to your high push-up, shoulders tracking over your wrists. Here, move forward. Bring your shoulders forward over your fingertips. Take a big inhale. Lower halfway down or all the way down. Low push-up chaturanga. And if you want to drop your knees, you can. Untuck your toes. Lead with your heart. Your cobra, your low cobra, or your upward facing dog. Take an extra breath here. And as you exhale, back to your downward dog, or add in your Child's Pose. Take a long breath in and a long breath out. Take another big inhale here. And as you exhale, lightly step or jump to the front of your mat. Set your feet. They can be together or apart. Come on into your halfway lift. Bend your knees. Rest your torso on your thighs here. Interlace your fingers at your low back. Towel or strap between your hands. Let your shoulders roll back so your chest starts to peel up. Almost a little bit of an upward dog. Knuckles press back. Take a big breath in. Then as you exhale, start to fold forward. Hands come up and over for the shoulder ribs. And you can keep your feet as they are if you want a little more stability. Feel like you need a little more support. You can walk them to about hips width distance. Feel for dropping your head. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Checking with your feet. Soften your toes, space between your toes. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. And then release your hands. Keep your feet as they are or walk them to touch and rise to stand. But set your feet. Feel your feet. Set your feet. Reach up, lift up, a big inhale. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Set your gaze here. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. Set an intention for your practice if that's something that resonates with you. Together, let's take a big breath in. Then a full breath out. Inhale, sweep up, reach up, and lift up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, flat back, inhale. Hands to your mat, high push-up to low push-up, exhale. Move forward, halfway down or all the way down. A big breath in, upward facing dog. Still moving forward, exhale back to your downward dog, or add in your child's pose. Take a long breath in and a long breath out. Take another big inhale here. And as you exhale lightly, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up, lift up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, chaturanga, low push-up, step or jump back. Upward dog, take a big breath in, downward dog, breath out. Long inhale and a long exhale. Not pushing or forcing your breath or your body, but just allowing your breath to lengthen and deepen, allowing your body to awaken, allowing yourself to be here. Take another big breath in, exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, hands high, heart lifts, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, chaturanga, low push-up, step or jump back. Upward dog, take a big breath in, downward dog, breath out. Setting your gaze to one point or close your eyes. Take a long inhale and a long exhale. Another full breath in here. Exhale, walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet, put a big bend to your knees. Set your feet, check in with your feet. They can be together, they can be apart. A little more weight in your heels. Check in with your toes. Can you lift your toes? You can spread them apart and then lightly place them back down again. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Let your shoulders soften. Take one more big inhale here. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Right foot steps forward. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Step up. Check in with your feet. Set your feet. Adjust your feet. Adjust your foundation as needed. Set your gaze or close your eyes. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. I feel that you have enough support, enough stability that you can lift up here, lengthen through your spine. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana. A big step, maybe a couple of smaller steps, and especially once you rise up. Check in. You have a moment or two. Really, you have as much time as you need to check in, connect, let it work for you. You never have to rush. It's your practice, it's your flow, working away, moving away that feels good. So you do feel you're awakening your energy, tapping into your strength and your power. You might have some room to bring your left hip back and your right hip forward here. Take another big inhale. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Or stick in a child's pose. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Take a big breath in. And empty out. Once more, big inhale. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit down, sit back, reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push-up to low push-up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps. Warrior one. Back foot flat. Rise up. Exhale. Hands come to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot steps, warrior one. Reach up, exhale, hands come to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Long breath in and empty out. Here, bring your feet together a little bit forward. Extend your right leg up to the sky. Your three-legged dog. And just check in. Still, fingers spread wide. Hands without moving, press down and away. A lot of energy in your standing leg. A lot of energy in your lifted leg. Take a big breath in. Come on forward to your high push-up. Draw your knee into your chest. You can tuck in here, nose, forehead, chin to meet the knee. Up and back to your three-legged dog. Now crescent lunge. Right foot steps up. Left heel lifted, rise up. Right foot just a little to your right. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. Twist to your right. Left elbow towards the outside of your right leg. Your front foot is flat, straight. Right knee tracking over your right ankle. Back knee lifted, or you can drop it down for a little more support. Feel your hands connect. Spine is long. As you connect your hands, can you lift your chest up? So the center of your chest towards your thumbs. And then you can keep your hands together. Or you can open up. Left hand reaching for the ground. Right arm up for the sky. Left hand might land under your left shoulder. Maybe you work with the arm on the outside of the right leg. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. On your next inhale, come up and around to your warrior two. Back foot spins flat. You might add in some space between your feet. You can set your gaze out over your front middle finger. You can close your eyes. If it works better, turn your head to the side. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Sometimes you don't know what will work better best until you try it. So you can explore, play around, feel it out. Be curious about it. Spin your palms to the sky and take your right hand high. Reverse your warrior. Reach up and back. Curious in almost a childlike way. So not judging yourself, but just, what can I do here? What's going to work? What's going to feel good? Take a really big inhale. Exhale. Hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Take a full breath in. And a long breath out. Take another big inhale. Exhale. Walk or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana. Chair pose. Sit down. Reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push up to low push up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Right foot steps. Warrior one. Rise up. Open out. Warrior two. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Side angle, Parsva Konasana. Bring your right elbow to your right leg. Extend your left arm up towards the sky. Building from the ground up, your front foot is flat and straight. Back toes towards the side edge of your mat. Maybe they pivot a little bit forward, but your whole back foot on your mat. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Here, extend your top arm forward. You can slide your bottom hand down inside or outside your front foot. You can stay with your elbow on your leg. Let your left shoulder roll back. Open to the front of your body. Take a long inhale. And a long exhale. Now reach your top arm up. Wrap it around behind your back. Come on into your half bind or your full bind. So as you move through these different variations, as you explore and feel it out, still feel your breath. A big breath in. And a long breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Right knee still tracking over right ankle. Notice if you start to hang on with your toes, soften a bit. Another big inhale. And a big exhale. Now reach your top arm up. Let it bring you up to your warrior two. Straighten your right leg. Pivot your toes to the side. Hands to your hips or to your low back. Feet parallel. Maybe a little bit pigeon-toed. Hands to your hips or to your low back. Lift your chest. Lift up. You can look up. Even go back. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, fold forward. Once you fold, hands to your mat under your shoulders. Halfway lift a big inhale. Then as you exhale, bend your right knee. Press down and away through the baby toe side of your left foot. Inhale, come on up to center. And then as you exhale, bend your left knee. Press down the way to the baby toe side of your right foot. So just moving side to side, inhale center, exhale right, inhale center, exhale left. Once more each side, inhale center, exhale right. And you can move at your own pace. Inhale center, exhale left. Inhale, come to center, halfway lift. Left hand in front of your feet under your face. Right hand to your low back. So long spine, come a little bit forward into the balls of your feet. Now take your right arm towards the front edge of your mat and then up towards the sky. So you're twisting to your right, opening to the right. Still lengthening through your legs, lengthening through your spine. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, switch it up. Right hand comes down. I'd like left hand to the low back. So just a moment where you can really lift out of the right shoulder. Feel your spine is long. And then left hand towards the back edge of your mat and up towards the sky. So your spine is lengthening. It's in your body rather than rounding. Long spine gives you room to twist. Steady foundation. Steady breath gives you support to twist. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, left hand comes down. Pivot around towards the back edge of your mat. Left toes point towards the back. Come to the ball of your right foot. Rise up for your crescent lunge here. Now lift off airplane Dekasana. Lift your right leg. Lengthen through your left leg. Sweep your hands back, palms down. Shoulders roll back. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. One more deep breath in. Right foot down beside the left. Sweep up, reach up, and lift up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog. Take a full breath in. And a long breath out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Take another deep inhale here. Exhale lightly. Step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. The front, which is really the back. Utkatasana, chair pose, or the back, which is now the front of your mat. Halfway. Utkatasana, chair pose. Take a big inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push-up to low push-up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Root down. Rise up. Exhale, hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot steps, warrior one. Set your feet, reach up. Exhale, hands come back down. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. I try to avoid saying jump to the front when we're facing the back edges of our mat. Just to avoid confusion, I guess. Here, bring your feet together a little bit forward. Extend your left leg up to the sky. Fingers spread wide. Core is engaged. Check in with your standing leg. So equal attention to your standing leg and your lifted leg. Take a big inhale. Come forward to your high push-up. Draw your knee into your chest. Really lift out of your shoulders. Inhale, up and back to your three-legged dog. Left foot steps up. Crescent lunge, rise up. Left foot a little to your left. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. Now twist to your left. Right elbow towards the outside of your left leg. Your elbow might land just on top of the leg. Back knee lifted or lowered. Feel that you have enough stability to twist, to breathe, to enjoy yourself. Keep lengthening, keep lifting. Hands can stay together or they can open up. And here again, right hand can land under the shoulder. Maybe it comes to the outside of the left foot. Crown of the head in one direction, tailbone in the other. Really extending through your arms. Your spine is long for 3, 2. Now come up and around to your warrior 2. And check in with your foundation as you come up. Right, feel if you can add in some space. Feel if you want a little bit of a shorter stance. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. And you can feel it out instead of trying to figure it out in your head. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your left hand high. Reverse your warrior. Reach up. Keep the bend in your front knee, your left knee. Reach up. Go back long through your right leg. Take a big inhale here. Exhale. Hands down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. downward dog. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Another big inhale here. Exhale lightly. Step or jump to your hands. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit down, sit back, reach up. Fold forward. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. High push-up to low push-up. Exhale. Inhale. Upward dog. Exhale. Downward dog. Left foot steps. Warrior one. Come up. Open out to your warrior two. Take your left hand high. Reverse your warrior. Side angle. Parsvakonasana. Left elbow now on your left leg. Your right arm extends up. Opening up. Lifting up. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Checking in with your front foot. Checking with your back foot. You can adjust at any time. Right? If it's not working for you, absolutely you can adjust. Take your top arm, lengthen it forward. Bottom elbow can stay where it is, or you can slide the hand down. Take a long inhale. Then a long exhale. Notice if your back knee starts to collapse or the baby toe side of your right foot starts to peel up off your mat. Reconnect. Take your top arm up. Wrap it around behind your back, coming into your half bind or making your way into your full bind here. A full body breath in. And a full breath out, an experience for your whole body, for your whole being. Breathe in and breathe out. One more big inhale and a big exhale. Now reach your top arm up. Let it bring you up to your warrior two. Straighten your left leg. And once more, pivot your toes towards the side. Feet parallel or pigeon-toed. Hands to your hips. You can bring them to your low back. Lift up through your legs, squeeze your elbows and your shoulder blades in. If you want to take your gaze up or even drop your head back, you can. On your inhale, come to center. As you exhale, fold forward. Hands under your shoulders, halfway lift. Here again, bend your left knee. You can keep the right foot flat or you can come up onto your right heel, pressing the sole of your right foot towards the front edge of your mat, your toes towards the sky. Hands can stay on the ground or come to your heart. A big breath in. And a long breath out. And then come through center and switch sides. Bend your right knee. Left foot can stay flat or can spin up onto the heel. Watch out for rounding, collapsing forward. Stay lifted, strong through your core. Active through both legs. Inhale, come to center. Hands to your mat under your shoulders. Halfway lift and then fold forward as you exhale. Hands can stay where they are. You can walk your hands through your legs. Grab your big toes. Lots of options here. If you want to set up a crow or a tripod, go for it. Lots of options. As soon as you get stuck in your head trying to figure it out, that's when it gets complicated. Right, so feel it out. Feel your body. Feel your breath. Let it be simple. Simply be here and enjoy yourself. Take a long inhale and a long exhale. Now, hands under your shoulders, come halfway up. Walk your hands towards your right toes. Pivot back around towards the front edge of your mat. Coming into your runner's lunge, rise up for your crescent lunge. Take a big inhale, airplane dekasana, lift off. Sweep your hands back. Start to take the bend out of that right knee. It's okay if you're a little wobbly. It's okay if you're a lot wobbly. You can simply touch the foot down. And then take your time lifting back up. Long through your arms. Chest high, take a big inhale. Left foot down beside the right. Sweep up, reach up, and lift up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Inhale, upward dog, exhale, downward dog or child's pose. Take a deep breath in. And a big breath out. Here, bring your feet together and forward. Right leg to the sky. High push-up, right knee above and outside your right elbow. You can stay here, sticking the arm balance. Drop to the low push-up if you like. Up and back to your three-legged dog. High push-up, right knee above and outside your left elbow. So again, lots of options. Lift and twist. You can always drop the left knee. Up and back to your three-legged dog. With your right leg lifted, bend the right knee for your down dog hip opener. Lift out of your shoulders. You can flip your dog. And from here, come on to your half pigeon. So feel those little movements, a chain of little movements that allow you to transition into your half pigeon, whether it's this variation or the variation on your back. The little movements that then make up the big movements. When you look at it from the outside, it can look complicated, flipping your dog, coming into a bind. But it's practice, and it is all these little movements that add up, little adjustments that add up. Take a big breath in, then a long breath out. And sometimes we're looking for the big stuff. We're looking to flip our dog or come into a handstand or a bind. Looking for the big changes that we can make on our mat and in our lives. So much simpler when it's little by little, one breath at a time. Especially, well, not even especially on your mat. In your mat and on your mat and in your life. Present for each moment so you don't miss anything. Take a long breath in, then a long breath out. You might find you can soften your fingers. If you're clenching your jaw, maybe take a really big breath in and open your mouth. Empty out and release your jaw. Release some of the tension. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Set your hands under your shoulders and make your way back to your downward facing dog. You can stick in a three-legged dog, maybe a vinyasa, even a tabletop with some cat-cows. Don't overthink it. Just what feels good here. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Feet together, a little bit forward, left leg to the sky, high push-up, left knee above and outside your left elbow. Stay here, stick in the arm balance or the low push-up, up and back to your three-legged dog. High push-up now, left knee above and outside your right elbow. Again, whatever works. And then up and back to your three-legged dog. With your left leg lifted, bend your left knee. You're setting up your down dog hip opener, and it might lead to your flip dog. If you're not sure about flipping your dog, sometimes it's easier to come forward to your high push-up and then just drop the foot back. And from here, come on into your half pigeon. Paying attention to, again, the little movements, the little adjustments you can make. So the little bit of space, little bits of space as they become available. Paying attention, looking for really the space between your thoughts. Noticing when you get hooked on a thought and then coming back. Take a deep breath in. Then a long breath out. A big inhale. Then a big exhale. As you breathe here, maybe you can check in. You can check in. There's a way to notice if you've become disconnected, right? You check in, feel your fingers, your toes reconnect. You might feel if there's some space. Soften where you can. Soften into the space. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. And set your hands under your shoulders. Start to come up. Sweep your back leg forward. Both feet forward. Sit tall. Hands extend forward. Lower back slowly here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hover your shoulders and your feet on one. Take your feet wide, outer edges of your mat, and then crisscross one on top of the other for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come to center, hover and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Set your feet on your mat. Come on up for your bridge or your wheel. So one bridge, one wheel, a combination, any variation. This is a shorter practice, usually 35 minutes with Shavasana. If you're looking for a longer practice, join me in my studio, join me on Patreon. And if you only manage a few minutes of this practice, that's okay too. I know some of you guys probably jump on and then jump off. Right? If you're jumping on, stay on for a minute or two and take a big breath in and a long breath out. Whether you're in your bridge or your wheel, stay in your body. Stay here. Take a big inhale and a long exhale. And take one more deep breath in. And as you exhale slowly, come all the way down. Come onto your back. Soles of your feet together, knees wide. Supta Baddha Konasana. Big inhale. Empty out. From here, we'll move right into Shavasana. So any last poses or adjustments that you want to make that feel good. Any variation of Shavasana. Maybe put on an extra layer. Take another deep inhale here. Empty out. You can wiggle your fingers and toes, maybe let your head roll side to side. Just bring some gentle movement back to your body. Drawing your knees to your chest. When you're ready, drawing your knees to your chest. You can make your way to seated, hands to your heart. Set your gaze. Lower your gaze or close your eyes. Together, let's take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Drawing your thumbs to your forehead, to your third eye center. Together we say, Namaste. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining me for this Friday Power Flow. I'm glad you stayed with it, right, for yourself for this whole practice. If you're looking for longer practices, check out my studio, Sanctuary Power Yoga. Check out my Patreon, The Bent Yogi. For as little as $5 a month, you get access to a whole library of classes. Thanks for, again, practicing with me today. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Most important, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I'll see you soon.